Right guys, welcome back to a brand new movie review, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to my favourites Marielli. In this review, I shall be talking about 2019's Clownado. As you can see up here, pretty obvious what it's about. And I'd also like to add that, I'm sure I'm not the only one that I've noticed, it's a bit of a rip-off of a certain B-movie franchise, but I won't name it, so let's get cracking. Whoever came up with the idea of clowns in a tornado, by the way, it's a good idea, it's a daft idea, an hilarious idea, but whoever thought the idea to put it into a film, what the fuck are you doing? And now back to the review. So firstly, I'd like to point out that, again, this is a movie that on paper and in picture, in the film, it's a B-movie catastrophe. I'll have to say that right now. But it's another example of great artwork misleading you. I know from the title you'd think it's probably not a big budget motion picture directed by Rob Zombie or Guillermo del Toro. But again, I only watched them because the artwork and the movie poster that was on Amazon Prime, it captured my start today has been a pain, I apologise. It captured my attention. There we go. It looked really good, really. Actually, most of the creative bits of B movies are the posters. I'm guessing maybe that's to draw you in, to get you to more or less be clickbait, I would say. So with that, you know, hopefully it would be good. Fortunately not. It's a big crock of shit. But I wanted to review it as it was one I've had on my watch list for quite a few days. So, and just to respect the people that created the artwork for it, I'd give it a go. And I'd also like to point out that trying to describe this film in a well, not professional because I'm not professional, but in a mature, structured way, it's awkward. But I'm going to give it a go, so fingers crossed. In the film, you discover that a circus performer and a gentleman, I'm not sure, I can't remember, it was a bit of a blur at the start of it, it's dragged on. They're having an affair. The woman was the partner of the guy that runs the circus, who is also a clown. He then finds out, kills him, and then threatens her to stay for the rest of their tour. And while they do that, he's going to have to do these very dangerous tricks involving her and stunts for the shows. So to get back at him, the woman in question talks to, I think it's her friend or her auntie. Again, it's a bit of a blur. I didn't really structure this down, but I'm going to try my best because it wasn't really worth writing it out, especially with this film. So they decide to put a curse on her partner and all the clowns that work for him. And what coincidence, they get sucked up into an evil tornado, all dressed as clowns, while they were dismembering the man that they killed, and also in order to be able to hide him a lot easier. So they're sucked up into a tornado as revenge. And what a surprise. The tornado comes back when there's a storm, and the clowns are let free to run riot and kill as many people as they can get their hands on. And as you can imagine with a B-movie horror like this, a lot of blood and guts, a lot of excess with the gore. I guess that's trying to make an impact, to make it scary. I personally don't like clowns on a general level. I don't mind them now and again in films, but when it's like this, mass murdering ones, not really my thing. But because of the poster, it looked interesting, and the trailer looked that bad that it must have been some kind of good. So with that, yeah, it's a bit of a, as you can imagine, a bit of a letdown. I'm sure B-movie enthusiasts will enjoy it, but I mean, the makeup of the clowns is good, pretty basic. I've seen better films. The acting is exaggerated, mediocre. The writing, the script, very short and blunt. And to make that worse, basically the intro felt like it lasted for the whole of the film. I think it lasted about 35 to 40 minutes to build up to when the clowns came back. So it's very dragged out. I think they wanted to make it as long as possible to make into a film with a decent runtime. But apart from that, absolute disaster. And it's worth a watch just to see how bad it is. With the cast, yeah, none of them I recognised. A lot of B-movie. I'm guessing extras and bits and bobs like that, really. It's not very good. They probably weren't helped with the script, but I think they tried to give their best performance of their careers in this film and didn't quite work out. With the production, decent sets, camera work was a bit shit. Some of the special effects, again, with a B movie, not going to be great. They probably didn't have the budget to make it absolutely amazing, but they did the best with what they could. With the script, as I said, basic, probably very short. They had to be dragged out. Every single line was dragged out by the actors. That probably wasn't helped by the actors probably weren't that good. They didn't seem that they knew what or had any experience, but it is what it is. Is it worth watching? Fuck no! But I would like to add, it's worth to watch to see how bad it is. I'll say that now. It's apocalyptically bad. If the best thing I could say about this film is the bloke that, or the company that designed the poster to advertise it, because that's the only way I was ever going to watch it and give it the slightest hope in hell of a chance of me watching it. Why would any company want to make this film? I seriously do not know. It is that bad. And I've seen some shit B-movie films. One of my favourite B-movies, by the way, is the Ginger Dead Man film. That was better than this. That deserves an Oscar with special effects compared to this fucking crap. And it's just so bad. The only best, as I said, best bit is the artwork. Promoting it, otherwise, I don't think anyone else would want to watch it unless they're into B-movie shit. I mean, there are B-movie films that are worth watching, and some of the actors are worth, they give performances that make it worth trying to enjoy it, but with this, it's just exaggerated crap. Right, guys, that is it for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you don't want to miss out on upcoming content, don't forget to go click subscribe, notification bell, click the like, and leave a cheeky comment down below. Just let me know what you think. Any feedback would be awesome. I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Bye-bye.